Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. Be sure to subscribe if you are new. And if you're not new, but you're not subscribed and you're somewhere in the middle, just subscribe. Like, we're super friendly around here. We're a nice little community. So be sure to subscribe before you leave. I will address the elephant in the room. My hair is straight. I went to the same stylist I went to last year when I got my hair straightened, so I will link that down below. But yeah, I think it's my first time actually filming a video with straight hair, like in years. So let me know, do you guys like it? What do you think? She blow dried it, trimmed it, then straightened it. So let me know down below if you guys like it. So I usually get my hair straightened once a year or once every other year. You know, I've been natural for a long time, so yeah, I barely get my hair straightened, and sometimes it's just nice to switch it up. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing the get to know me tag. I know this is like a super throwback. Like, if you've been watching YouTube videos for years, then this is something that people did maybe like 5 years ago, 6, 7 years ago. And I used to really enjoy those videos. I feel like they're very lighthearted. A lot of my content can be a little bit more heavy. So I wanted to do this video so that you guys could just get to know me a little bit more. And I thought it would be fun. So I hope that y'all enjoy. So I'm going to get right into the questions, and I'm going to be looking at them here on my phone. So the first question is, where did you grow up? I grew up in Flossmoor, Illinois. It's a suburb south of Chicago. That is where I was born and raised. I lived there until I went off to college. And when I first went to college, I went to Hampton University for 1 semester, and I transferred to the University of Illinois. And I got my bachelor's of science in advertising at U of I. The next question is, who is your first best friend? I would honestly say like my first best friend was probably my sister. I mean, I feel like if you have a sister, more often than not, that's gonna be like your first best friend, the first person that you really like vibe with is your sibling. But outside of that, my first best friend, I feel like, I don't know, best is a strong word. But as far as I can remember, I think my first best friend, her name was Michelle, and we were in elementary school together, and that was like my BFF. I remember we went to the Backstreet Boy concert together, and I literally, like, we had to leave early. It was me, Michelle, my sister, and her best friend, Brianna, and our babysitter, me and my sister's babysitter. And she took us to the Backstreet Boy concert, and we had to leave because the music was so loud that I was like, I gotta get out of here. Like, I was screaming, I was crying. I was super young, like in elementary school. And I was like, it was just so loud. I was like, I literally can't take this. And I wonder, like, was it NSYNC or was it the Backstreet Boys? Pretty sure it was the Backstreet Boys. And I was just like, it was too much for my little baby ears. And I was like, we have to leave. So we had to leave. So the next one, it says, how tall are you? First of all, I'm gonna say this. A lot of people think that I'm short, and I'm gonna tell y'all why. On Instagram, they see my whole body from head to toe in a little square, and they assume that I'm short. No, it's just if you get the angles right, I can fit my whole body in it. So I'm technically 5'8.5". That's what every doctor has ever told me, but I always just round it up to 5'9" because it's a little bit easier. So yeah, I'm 5'9", and I'm curvy. So yeah, a lot of people are shocked when they realize I'm not like super short or petite. Nope. Curvy, full figured, and I am 5'9", and my husband Corey is 6'5". So when you see us together and it looks like there's a huge gap, there is. He is super tall. I'm telling y'all, God delivers, okay? I didn't want a man who was shorter than me or my height, and he really delivered. Like, after a while, I thought like, no, I'm a decent height, so like, I'm just gonna end up with somebody shorter. And I was trying to be okay with that, and if that's your situation, that's cool. I'm not downing you, but I'm just saying I'm grateful that God gave me Corey, not just because of his height, but his height is nice, okay? Okay. All right, so the funniest moment throughout high school. Funniest? Wow, y'all, I'm far removed. Like, I graduated from high school in 2011. And it's about to be 2020, if it's not already 2020 by the time that I post this. That's like almost 10 years ago. The funniest moment. Okay, I have a funny moment. It's not really that funny, but we're just gonna go with it. So I was obviously living at home. I was in high school, and my brothers, they're 6 years older. One of them was living at home. He had just graduated from college. Well, they both did. I think one went to New York. It's hard to keep up, okay? So I think one went to New York, and the other one was living at home. He was commuting downtown and living at home and saving up to get his own place. So I didn't have my own car when I was in high school. I drove my sister's car because she was away at Spelman. Being the youngest sibling like really did work out for me in a lot of different ways. So I just drove her car to school. When my brother came home, you know, his car somehow got priority. So I used to park my sister's car in the garage. Now I had to park it outside. So my brother would park his car in the garage and then he would go to the train and park it at the train and then go on the train and go to the city. I will say this, I graduated high school a year early. So I graduated as a junior. In order to graduate as a junior, I could not be tardy any more times. And I had to complete one early period. So it was one class that started before all my other classes. Like I think it started at maybe 7 or 8 or something like that. I think it started at 8. And if I was tardy, I would not be able to graduate early. Y'all, that's a lot of pressure. So I went outside, already cutting it close with my time. I go outside and my car is like iced over. I literally don't have the time to chip it off. So I just rolled down the window because it was one of these. Okay, so I rolled down the window and I just drove looking out the window trying to get to school. And I ran to class and I made it and I graduated early. Is that funny? Sure, we're just gonna go with that, okay? So the next question is, what year was I born? And I was born in 1994. I'm a 90s baby. 90s babies, stand up. I don't hear y'all stand up. I'm just kidding, y'all. It's kind of late. It's not really that late. It's 6:30 p.m. and that's kind of late for me. So if I'm a little out of it, don't mind me. So yeah, born in 1994. Dogs or cats? If I had to choose, I would choose dogs. I love dogs from a friendly distance, but they are a lot of work. I personally feel like I would rather just put that effort into a kid one day. That's just my sentiments. Are you in or have you gone to college? No, I'm not in college. And like I said, I went to the University of Illinois and got my degree in advertising, my bachelor's of science in advertising, and I graduated in 2015. So I've almost been out of school 5 years. If y'all haven't watched me for a while, I started this channel when I was in college. I'm getting old. Whew. What is your favorite drink? At the moment, this is my favorite drink from Starbucks. I can go 2 ways. If I'm choosing tea or if I'm choosing coffee, I go 2 different directions. And this is super annoying. This is why I don't really go the tea route because I'm super extra with it. So if I was gonna pull up to Starbucks right now and I wanted some tea, I would say, hey guys, not hey guys. Why would I say that? I would say, hey, what's good? Y'all, I never make videos like this. I would just say, hey, what's up or whatever, how you doing? Okay, cool. So I just would like a grande London fog. Instead of doing Earl Grey, let's just keep it simple and do the English breakfast tea. Instead of 2 bags in there, put 1 bag in there and give me the other bag to take home. If you don't say this, they keep your extra bag, but little do they know you paid for 2. Give me my bag to go. So after that, I will say I want it steamed with soy milk and water. And instead of 4 pumps of the vanilla sweetener that it comes with, I would like 2 instead because the soy is already sweet. Super extra, super awkward order. So good. And it's not that many calories, like, yeah. So on the other spectrum, I'll go to Starbucks and I'll just say that I want a soy caramel latte with 3 pumps of sweetener instead of 4 and a whipped cream. That's if I want to be a little bit more easygoing. What is your spirit animal and why? I don't have a spirit animal. I don't have time to be thinking about stuff like that. So I don't know. My spirit animal is Jesus, okay? You're wearing perfume. What scent is it? First of all, how you gonna tell me what I'm wearing? Who wrote this? Who? Like, I am, but how do you know that? I'm wearing Aqua by Giorgio Armani. It's a really, really, really good everyday fragrance. If you have not smelled it, smell it the next time you go to Ulta. It's really, really nice. Tea or coffee? Coffee. I drink tea when I'm trying to do good, but I love coffee. It just kind of upsets my stomach sometimes. What are your life goals? You know what, y'all? Like, I'm still determining those things. I know that my life goals are beyond social media. I know at some point I would like to be an author and write, but I really want to be God-led in whatever I do choose to write. In 2020, I really want to grow further in my relationship with Christ. So that's one of my bigger goals. I would like to start a family and have children. I don't want children right now. I really don't. but I would say maybe within the next 2 to 3 years if I had the choice. What sports do you play or have you played? So when I was growing up, I tried so many different sports. I tried softball, volleyball, tennis, soccer, basketball. Y'all, no, I'm not a basketball type of chick. Horseback riding, ice skating, literally any sport under the sun, I was on the team. And the two sports that I ended up really liking are softball and tennis. And when I got a little bit older, like into high school, I just decided to keep going on with tennis because I felt like softball was getting a little rough for me and it wasn't really my thing. I remember at the time when I was younger, like a young kid, when I was on the softball team, my coach gave me the nickname of Diva because I was just like super extra. I didn't like wearing the same helmets as others. I was just super extra. You know, I had my mom like literally give me my own helmet. I just am like, Mom, if everybody's sweating in these, like, how is that sanitary? I was one of those kids, always asking questions. Have any books you read change your life? No, I mean, I would say the Bible is something that actually changes my life, but I can't say I've read like an actual novel or a nonfiction book that has changed my life. But the Bible has definitely convicted me and helped me to turn my life around. So I would definitely say the Bible. What is your favorite movie? Y'all, I don't have a favorite movie. I know people will watch the same movies over and over again and do that whole thing, especially around the holidays. Like, I would say when I was younger, I really loved to watch ATL. As an adult, I would not say that's my favorite movie, but I could literally quote like every aspect of that movie. And I remember when me and Corey first got together on our first phone call, or second, I was quoting lines from the movies, the men's lines and the women's lines in the appropriate voices. And I probably was like, okay, either he's gonna stick with me or he's not because this is who I am. You know, it is what it is. And he stuck with me. He thought I was funny, so whatever. Who are your favorite YouTubers? So my favorite YouTubers are the ones that I started out watching from the jump when I was in college. That would be the Glam Twins. I loved them. I still love them. I still watch all their channels. I mean, all their videos. I watched their videos when I was going natural and I feel like we could almost be triplets. I love them, their hair tips. Nitra B TV is somebody that I have been watching. I think her channel is just Nitra B and her blog channel is Nitra B TV. Been watching her since I was young as well, like in college. I remember I was at my internship at Comcast and I was just on YouTube. I think this is like maybe one of the first videos I looked for. And I'm like, how do you do a smoky eye? Knowing good and well I was never gonna learn. And I found her channel and I love her. Who else? Missy Lynn is somebody that I loved when I was younger. Natural Niecy, I like her. Yeah, I watch a lot of beauty videos. I know I make a lot of faith-based content here and lifestyle, but I watch a lot of lifestyle and beauty channels. I watch Jackie Aina, Makeup Shayla, you know, I don't know, those are some of my faves. Okay, do you speak any languages and how well? Do you speak any languages? Yeah, I speak English. That is about it. And I speak English very well. Are you single or taken? I feel like this list is for children because what adults refer to themselves as taken? But for the sake of these questions, I'm taken, I'm off the market, I'm married, it is what it is. Ew. So I am taken. What is your idea of a dream date? Y'all, I'm glad you asked because Corey is definitely about to watch this video. And I know he could already probably like spit it out in a sentence the same way I'm about to, but because we're on the same page. My ideal dream date would be waking up, getting dressed. And for a dream date, I would want to do my makeup, look cute or whatever because it's my dream. Why would I not want to? On a day-to-day basis, I just don't do makeup, don't care. But on my dream date, you know, I'm gonna be looking cute, have a cute little outfit on or whatever. We're gonna go to Starbucks, yes, and maybe hit the mall and then go out to dinner, pick up some ice cream dessert, come home, watch a movie, light a candle, boom, date night. That is my ideal date. My ideal date has to do with Starbucks, browsing the mall, going out to dinner, and taking my little butt home and eating more food. So yeah, that's my ideal dream date. So Corey, let's make that happen. How long was your longest relationship? I am in my longest relationship. And Corey and I have been together since the summer of 2016. So between 3 and 4 years, it's almost been 4 years. And for me, that's a long time. I was not in a lot of relationships beforehand. I think I was in like one relationship, and it was not a legit relationship. It was just like, oh, he's my boyfriend. Yeah, no. So yeah, it's been a learning curve because it's my first true relationship, you know, but I'm grateful. I feel like Corey was sent to me from God because he's just like, he's perfect for me. And we got married young. Like I was 23, he was 25, and we're just living, we're learning, you know, it's a process, but I love me some him. So, hey boo, how you doing? I really discuss myself. Okay, the next question is, how would you describe your fashion sense? My fashion is very simple. I would say it's classy, modest, elegant, and easy. I love neutral tones. I love olive. I love black, taupes, mauves, browns. I really love a good turtleneck. I feel like it's super like chic looking, and it just makes you look like super sophisticated. I love looking classic, timeless. I want to be able to wear the same outfits 10 years from now and look the exact same. So yeah, that's my style. I love gold accessories, and I basically just want to look cute. I want to look cute, but I also want to look effortless. I don't do a whole lot with like heels and stuff, just very functional, cute, comfy, chic, modest, what's really good. What is your go-to hairstyle? My go-to hairstyle is a wash and go. I'll put a photo right here if you're new. This is how I wear my hair 99.9.95% of the time. I always wear my hair natural unless I get it straightened, which is like once a year or once every other year. Like I said, very rare. And I'm kind of feeling myself. Why? I don't know what's wrong with me, y'all. How many siblings do I have? 3. I have 2 older brothers who are twins. Their names are Ashton and Ryan. Ashton and Ryan, I don't know what order the picture's gonna be in. And I have an older sister whose name is Tyler, and she is awesome. Check her out, follow her, say, hey girl. If you end up following her, comment on one of her pictures and say, hey Tyler girl, hey sister Tyler. What is your go-to fast food order? I don't eat a lot of fast food. I already told you Starbucks, but I recently, and y'all are gonna be like super concerned, I recently discovered Chick-fil-A. Like I've been going to Chick-fil-A for years, but don't at me. I was literally eating the grilled chicken sandwich. I don't know why, okay? I think I had a bad experience with the fried chicken one, but like I was eating the grilled chicken sandwich, and I just recently made a shift to the fried chicken. Corey told me to get it, just try it again. It's been years. Try it with pepper jack. I'll never go back. I did not mean for that to rhyme. I'll never go back. I tried it with pepper jack. Hey. Do you use a PC or a Mac? A Mac. Your most memorable vacation memory? I don't know, y'all. I don't be going on vacation like that. I mean, Corey and I went to Jamaica this past year. That was fun. That was a great time. Yeah, let's do it again, boo. What are your morning and evening routines? That is a really long question. Like, how am I, morning routines, evening routines? I don't know, y'all. I mean, I don't know how to summarize it, and the video is already getting kind of long. So like my morning routine, get up, I don't know. I will link my morning and nighttime routine down below if you're interested in seeing what they are, because I have to think about it. I don't know. Do you have any bad habits? I really do, and I'm working on it. I'm also in counseling, but I don't know, at some point in my life, I developed a sort of OCD, and I'm not just using that term lightly, where certain things I do, I have to double check it, triple check it over and over again. I had that urgency to keep doing it. Perfect example is before I go to sleep, you know, I have to like double and triple check that the alarm is on and the door is shut and the garage is closed, and it's just very aggravating. So I would say it's a bad habit, and I'm working on it. My counselor is giving me tips to break out of it, but it definitely falls under the category of OCD. I almost feel like it's kind of like, you know, I'm worried about maybe somebody breaking in. I don't know. I just have to be like certain, and I just can't really like, I have a hard time just letting it go and be like, okay, I know it's good. I don't know, y'all, pray for me, but I'm getting better. But it's still kind of a bad habit. I just check things over and over again. And then like if I'm sending emails, I will reread the emails over and over and over again and check them over and over and over again to make sure that there's no errors. I almost feel like it's a sort of perfectionism. But yeah, I'm working on that. Tell us one thing, and this is the last question, y'all. Tell us one thing about you that we wouldn't know. One thing that y'all wouldn't know. I would say that I'm very private and I'm very sensitive. So I create a lot of content, but I'm naturally a very private person. Like when I go to work, I don't want my coworkers following my channel. I don't want them watching my videos. Like I'm not the type of person who wants all of the attention. I'm a very like laid back person. I don't like being the center of attention at all. It's not my thing. I'm very reserved most of the time. I open up with people when I know them or I choose to open up with them, but I'm not the sort of person who's the life of the party. I like to just chill, keep to myself, keep it moving. That's just the way that my personality is. I'm just very chill. Like I don't like a whole lot of attention. And I feel like you would think that because I'm on YouTube, it's like, oh yeah, she's super sociable and all this stuff. Like I know how to be sociable if I have to, but for the most part, I just like to kind of like lay low and just not really be bothered. But I will get out of my shell if I have to or I want to, but for the most part, I just am fine with a candle, you know, maybe a TV show, some food, some chocolate, call it a day. That is me. So that is it for this video. I hope that you guys enjoyed it. I wanted to do something a little bit different, a little bit more lighthearted and not like, you know, just something different here on my channel. I know people used to do tags back in the day and I loved watching them. So comment down below and let me know if you would like to see any more videos like this or what videos y'all would like to see because we're going into the new year and I'm super open-minded. If you haven't already, definitely be sure to follow me on Instagram so you can see more of my day-to-day life. Thank you guys so much for watching this video all the way through. If you made it this far into the video, comment your favorite song down below. What is your favorite song? Comment it down below. As always, thank you guys so much for watching today's video and I look forward to seeing y'all in my next one. Bye.